New cards! Time for fun. We got Race Across the Harad. This is the second adventure pack in this cycle. And I'm kind of interested to see. Okay, so just from like a naming standpoint, race makes me think about your comment earlier, Jared, where this is not a good one for side quest. So it sounds like we are going to be kind of trying to rush this thing, which that's kind of fun. I haven't done a lot of rush Lord of the Rings stuff. I assume that's it's a valid strategy in a lot of quests, right? Where you kind of like you just have to push through. You could just rush it. Trying to figure out what that would be. Alrighty. Got Thernandir. This is our hero of the pack. 8 cost hero, 2204. He gets +1 willpower for each side quest in the victor display. Sweet. Okay, that's cool. Set up, search your deck for a side quest and add it to your hand. Alrighty, I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I like... There are other things that interact with side quests. I think I like the idea of side quests. I just haven't been able to utilize them that well. And so I'm hoping that maybe something like this will help us do that. Next up, we got Khalil's Tridesman. It's a intense... His arm looks... I guess his perspective, I was like, his arm looks really small. 2 cost, 1112. Exhaust the Tribesman to choose another Harad character. That character gets +1 to all their stats until the end of the phase. That's pretty nice. Also, just like a two cost. That's pretty cool. I like it. Steed of the North. Thernadil is great, but it's weird he came in this quest since going slow is pretty bad. Yeah. Nice. That's funny. Steed of the North. Attach to a Dunedain or a Ranger hero. After you engage an enemy, exhaust Steed to ready the attached hero. That's cool. Especially since Dunedain are all about having enemies engaged with you. I do like that. That's cool. Because you can quest. It is restricted, which is a little harder. I'm thinking Aragorn mainly. You could just throw it on somebody else. You could quest and then ready. That's nice. The Mighty Warrior. Ooh, it's a cool art. Mighty Warrior. Attached to a hero. Attached hero gains the Warrior trait. After you play Mighty Warrior from your hand, draw a card. Interesting. Why do we need the Warrior trait? What is the benefit of that card? I know that there are attachments that you can only use with the Warrior trait. I like the Steed with Eladon and Elohir since they quest well, but you want them for... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I have not broken them out in a long time. Okay, that would be really cool. I should try another Eladon and Elohir deck. I haven't tried them in a long, long time. I think, like, why would you want Warrior? There's that one attachment is the only one I can think of. Need Warrior, and some events need Warrior as well. Got it. Cool. We got Drought Hunters or Proud Hunters. Proud? Is this supposed to be a D or a P? Play only if you control a unique character with the Noble trait and another unique character with the Ranger trait. After a hero you control participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, add X resources where X is the destroyed hero's printed threat. Proud Hunters. That makes a lot more sense. Does not look like a P to me. That's some nice ramp right there. Depending on the threat, but I mean, like 3. If you can grab 3 resources from that can be really nice. Next up, we got the Dunedain Pathfinder. What's up? I don't know what's up with the P's. Are they always like that, or am I just like, is this? I don't know. Okay, the Pathfinder. After they enter play, search the top 5 cards in the counter deck for a non-unique location and add it to the staging area. If no location enters play by this effect, discard it. Shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, so this is like the tactics version of, or this is the spirits version of the tactics ally, where you grab a enemy. 0 for 2. That's nice. Having the 2 health is also really nice. Not much of a tail on those PEs, right? I like it. Especially if you have like a Northern Tracker army that you can just clear it. It's cool that you get to choose the location, which I think can be really important. Nice. I like that. I wonder if we're going to get one of those for champions to pull a side scheme, right? We have Angela that pulls a minion, but if we can grab a side scheme, that'd be an interesting another version of that. We got Backtrack, 1 cost Spirit Event. Play only if the main quest has no keywords. Remove X progress from the main quest to place X progress on a location in the staging area. That's interesting. What's really cool here is that it doesn't say non-unique. It doesn't say... Now, there's a lot of locations that say are immune to player card effects, but this can be really nice, especially in like the quest that we just played, where we had... I stopped counting, but we had, say, 20 quests on a 12 quest, or 12 progress main quest, and so you can just like remove down to 12 and just clear some stuff, clear some locations in the staging area. I like that. That's cool. Erwin Galen Settler, 2 cost. A lot of 2 cost allies in this one. 2 or 0 cost, I guess. 1202. When the active location leaves play as an explored location, you can discard them to discard a location in the staging area with the same title as the one just explored. That seems very situational. Backtrack is much better in this cycle since most locations have effect when location becomes... Oh, that's clever. That's really clever. I like that. This seems very situational. It's also just a 2 cost. 2 cost, 2 attack and lore, which is pretty decent. 2 health is also really important, especially for that ping damage. Oh, we got another side quest. 1 cost 6 progress. This is a big one. Limit 1 copy of Explore Seek Aways in the victory display. While this quest is on the victory display, each location in the staging area with the same title as an active location does not contribute its threat to the total threat in the staging area. Interesting. You don't know if he's ever used the effect. I think that's fair. This, yeah, it seems like they thought that we were gonna have more doubling up of locations, and maybe that is the case, and potentially that is the case for specific scenarios. So, then we got Steward of Orthnak, 3 cost, 2002. When you play an event, give it doomed 1 to draw a card. You cannot trigger this ability if you already triggered the ability on a Steward of Orthnak this round. Okay. Of course, like Wormtongue loves it. No, he doesn't actually. Give it doomed 1. So it's a threat for a card draw, which is good. Depending on the build, right? Like there's some builds, but like if you want to get up to Valor territory, that's a good way to do it. Card draw is very good. If you have ways to mitigate your threat, that's also really good. So I think it's interesting. It's a 3 cost, which is a little steep, but it is basic, so you can pay for it at any point. And then there's 2 willpower, so it is a quester. So, okay, I like it. There's some nasty locations in this new quest that have a ton of threat, so there is a use, just not common. You have to have 2 out at the same time. Got it. That makes sense. Sweet. Awesome. Cool pack. I think last pack was definitely more interesting. I mean, like, it's kind of a... I don't know. I don't know if this is the most exciting pack. I am excited to start using some of the side quests. Maybe not even that one, though. But starting to use some of the side quests a little bit more. And building a deck around that. Not on this next one, apparently, for race, but sometime in the future. This looks pretty interesting. I think that's situationally really good, especially if there are quests that you cannot progress until, like, X condition is met, where you can just load the main with a lot of progress, and then you can just clear it out to take out uh a specific pack location. I do like this. I think this is pretty cool. Third is great and seems a lot of plays. So the pack is worth it for him. Sweet. That's good. Yeah. Low cost, 2 willpower, and and then yeah, for each side quest in the victory display gets +1 willpower. Do you go like gather information, or is there a standard opening with him? I feel like the generic opening would just be gather information, and you can just clear that relatively quick, get him up to 3 willpower, and then find a whatever attachment you need or whatever card you need. I could see that being a nice opening play, or the call for aid or whatever one that we just had, the where you go and get an ally, gather information, or scout ahead. Scout ahead. Scout ahead. I don't remember what scout ahead. When this stage is defeated, the first player searches the top X cards of the encounter deck for 1 non-objective card with no victory points and adds it to the victory display. Put the remaining cards back in any order. X is the number of players plus 4. So if you could get another side quest, that's cool. He also boosts his willpower from encounter side quests, so he can put a ton of... Yeah, that's cool. And if you can hit a side quest with Scout Ahead, that's cool. You go up to a 4 willpower turn 1, or whenever you clear it. That's cool. Awesome. Nice. So that is the pack. I will be back on Monday. We're going to be doing some streams on Monday, probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. But I'll post the schedule on Sunday on the YouTube community page. And so monitor that. But we'll be playing some of this. Probably, definitely Marvel Champions. And then potentially, I was going to start Arkham, but I think I have some travel coming up that I was not expecting. So I think I'm going to wait until after the travel to start the Arkham campaign. And then, so we'll probably do Spirit Island or something next week. So that's what the game plan is. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. If you are in the path of the hurricane, please stay safe. And I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.